Hi Libra, welcome to your May love forecast from me. Excuse my voice in this reading because I've had a very bad throat problem for the last couple of days. My glands are very swollen, so if I sound quite strained or strange, it's probably why. Explains a little bit of delay in this reading, so I'm just going to, Ten of Cups. Who doesn't want that to pop out for a love reading? Okay, Libra, so I'm getting good vibes, and I think it's because of this Venus in Gemini. Fellow air sign energy, your ruler, of course. When it's in an air sign, things should automatically be going a little bit smoother for you this month. And by the time you're reading or watching this, if it's not going smooth for you now, it will go smooth for you later. So let's see what we've got. Ooh, Seven of Shields. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Seems to me like something seems to be prepared or getting ready to go like clockwork. The past situation, yeah, the Nine of Cups as well in the present. The Hierophant is how they're seeing you. Four of Wands. So, Knight of Pentacles. The Empress. Three of Wands. The Lovers. Okay, underneath we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is going to be a fun reading, Libra. I'm going to like this one, so I'm going to move you here. Okay, if it's not already come to you in your tarot card reading experience or viewing experience, a lot of the time with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands and the Lovers, we get engagements, we get proposals, we get weddings, we get boyfriend-girlfriend, boyfriend-boyfriend, girlfriend-girlfriend, commitment relationships. Ace of Cups, I feel like this is very, the Sun is underneath it as well, Libra, okay? I feel like this is very, very, very fulfilling. I'm really liking this energy. There's one difficulty. Just one. To get to this point, we need to have a serious conversation. There's conflict in the very middle of the reading. So we have all this great stuff. Don't get me wrong, we have great stuff. In the past, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is known in this deck as the Wasteland. So there's been a sort of famine-esque period in your romance life. You know, there's maybe been a period of loneliness, or you can think back to a period that was very dark and very depressing. And there in the middle, we have the Five of Swords, which is very similar energy, and they're both kind of conflicting. I feel like there may be conflicts or differences in opinion surrounding a commitment. So maybe you have a different opinion on what type of relationship you want or where you want it to go. Okay, so it may be that one of you wants to get married in one place and one of you may want to get married in the other. Or it may be that one person really wants a commitment, and I feel like this may be the other person. They see you as marriage material. They want you to propose. So this is for those of you in long-term relationships, and for those of you that have met somebody, you're dating someone for a while, it looks to me like they want things to develop and move forward a little bit. I feel like you could be dealing with somebody that really wants kids. Because with the Empress here, it may be somebody who really wants to have the full package. You know, she's underneath the Four of Wands, and she's looking towards this Hierophant here, and then there's the Lovers, which to me looks just like a couple walking down an aisle, doesn't it? This person wants the real deal, and I'm getting, there's a couple of threes here. So I don't know if you've had other options and you have to narrow it down. It may be that you've been dating around, Libra, and they want a commitment from you, or it may be the other way around. They may have been dating around and then you're wanting something more significant from them. It may also be that you've both been dating around and decide to make it exclusive. Because I'm really getting a church. Some of you may be attending a wedding with a significant other, and then they may get inspired to get engaged. But with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands and the Lovers, it's very hard not to see some kind of marriage here. There may also be that some of you who are already married, there may be something going on there. You may be concerned about a third party, or you may be concerned about infidelity. So I'm going to draw, yeah, the moon. Okay. So some of you may be worried about your partner and what they're doing, but in actuality, with the King of Cups here, I feel a little bit like they're just taking time out for themselves, or they're just reflecting on things, or maybe they're just feeling a little bit emotional. Maybe they're feeling a little bit run down at work. Maybe they're feeling a little bit spread too thin, or maybe they're retracting a little bit because of this commitment. They see things progressing the way they want to, so they're taking a step back. Some of you Libras might be dealing with a Pisces, because Pisces comes up quite strongly. For other of you, it may be an earth sign, it may be a Taurus. Maybe a fellow Libra. But what you need to know about them is they want to be adored, they want to be cherished, and they want to be appreciated with the Empress here. But there may be something about this person that you fundamentally aren't committing to because you don't feel like you know them enough just yet. You're maybe taking your time to feel out this person. If it's early stages, you may be taking your time to feel out this relationship. It may also be that you are thinking of somebody that you could marry, but you feel like there's one little bit hidden. Like there's something about them you just can't put their finger on. You don't know where they are a lot of the time. Or they may be very private people. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You know, it seems to me that there's a lot of, there's like this, somebody really wants a great commitment, and the other person is seeing it as it shouldn't have to be hard, or we shouldn't have to fight for it. Because there's something about this Five of Swords in the middle, and I feel like one person's just not getting the picture at the minute. It seems to end well. So the month of May, it seems to end in love, as I say, you know, the lovers here. It seems to end with a romantic, very romantic energy. And the moon can also represent the full moon. The next full moon at the end of May is going to be in, I think, Sagittarius, which would be your third house of communication. So you may be having a conversation around then about commitment. But you know, Libra, your 7th house of marriage and partnerships, with all the things going through Aries and Mercury retrograde, the Sun was in Aries, and Uranus has been in Aries for the past 8 years, and it's finally making a change into Taurus, which is fellow Venus ruled sign. So to have Uranus in your house of partnerships and marriages, you may have had tumultuous ends, and you may have had tumultuous beginnings, unexpected ends, unexpected beginnings, shocking developments, dramatic changes in affairs. You know, not necessarily a bad thing, but you may have changed the type of person you go for, or you may have had a few knocks in the past few years that have frightened you, or worried you, or made you fear the idea of what stable really is, which might make you a little bit hesitant. This person wants a commitment, I'm thinking. They want the real deal, and they may be expecting you to make a choice to commit to them or to move on. Because I feel like you may have been dating for a while and things seem to be going well, but there's just this little one bit of stuff chipping away at your head, making you think this isn't really right to commit to this just yet, or you're not ready to commit to this just yet. Not because you don't love the person, but because you don't know them as well as you want to. And I have to tell you, your expectations on wanting to know them surpass how much anyone ever truly knows a person. We all take a gamble with people. You can protect yourself all you want, but you know, we all make mistakes. We all get things wrong. We all get misled sometimes. It's kind of just part of life. Excuse me. I see this month ending in you dealing with your emotions. You confronting your emotional fears. There's this expression with the full moon that the full moon sees all, or the full moon shows all, because when the full moon is really, really, really bright in the sky, it lights up the ground, and it lights up the dark in a way that you can't really hide. And when there's a new moon, everything's a lot darker. So it's time, those are the times where people begin things, and they can begin them secretly. But with a full moon, you don't get away with as much. A lot of things come to light around a full moon, and I feel like there's a conversation here that comes to light with you and your partner or your potential partner. If you're dealing with a love interest, I think this is somebody that seems to view you very much as the long-term goal, like someone they could be with. But then maybe they have issues of their own where they're afraid of getting hurt. But the outcome's the same, that you end up having a conversation, I think. I mean, it looks very much like a beautiful conversation, but it looks like it needs a little bit of reflection from you in terms of addressing your feelings and addressing your emotions and why you're feeling the way you are, because as a sign of partnership, you know, you're destined to be in a relationship. You need that balance. But I think your partner's not really feeling the love, Libra. I have to be honest with you. You know, just I think they're feeling a little bit left out in the cold. Okay? So show them a little bit of love. Show them a little bit of respect. This is somebody, you're probably dealing with someone that needs a lot of flattery and a lot of compliments, and chuck them their way. Make them feel like an empress. We all want to feel like an empress. Go on, Libra. This is a really lovely, lovely, lovely match for you. So I hope you enjoyed that romantic love reading, Libra. And if you did, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for all your likes and subscriptions. And if you want a private reading with me, you can contact me at the email address listed in the description and sort something out there. I think a lot of my details are listed below anyway, but I will talk to you soon, Libra. Take care. Bye-bye.